Hello everybody, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we're going to talk about the new squats because I think they're really cool. And also, they're like a weird mirror version of the rest of the Imperium. I don't know if they're allied with the Imperium, but I kind of hope they're not. I just hope they're their own little faction that sometimes helps the Imperium, but not really. Because this fascinates me. Because it says in this paragraph that unlike the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, they're not just created. They're just civilians or citizens drawn from the populace of the holds, regardless of gender, job, or social role. So they're like Guard in that respect, where anyone can join. Anyone can join these warriors here. Unless you're like an AI robot, in which case you join the Ironkin, which is the mechanical side of it all. But anyway, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So these guys are like Guard in that respect, where anyone can join, but but these guys also have similar armor to Space Marines, and they've got weird technology like the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are really strange. The only thing that's missing is Psychers, but I don't think they have any Psychers, but I could be proven wrong in the future. So yeah, I like these new models. They fit on what they're trying to do, and let's just look at them. Starting off strong, now we've already talked about this guy here, but let's starting off strong with this guy. I mean, look at him. I wish they showed this guy off rather than this guy, because this guy is a squat. He's got so much technology on him. He's got a cool little visor, he's got a nice little beard going, he's got a communications device, and he's got this weird scanner thing. This guy is a squat, and he looks really cool. Next up, we've got these two, and I don't know if these are just like safety goggles or visors or sunglasses, I don't know. But this guy's alright. I like him. He's like, yeah. Also, he's got a nice beard going, and he's got his ear pierced, because why not? And knowing the setting of Warhammer, the ear piercing is with like a really rusty knife or something, because it needs to be grimdark all the time. Anyway, sorry. It's just one of those things, isn't it? And I pressed the wrong button. Woo, go me. Anyway, so let's talk about this guy, because this guy is quite cool. I do like this guy. That's not saying that this guy isn't cool. This guy just stands out more. Mainly because he looks like he's the sergeant of the group. Because he's got this weird boar head thing. And that's like a thing. I mean, there's always something to point out who is the sergeant of a group. For example, Space Marines have the little skull on their helmet to show everyone they're a sergeant. It's similar sort of thing. And this guy's got a nice plasma pistol and a power sword. I do like this design here. It looks rather cool. Now, this gun is weird. In fact, is that the same gun as that? I don't know. But this guy is obviously communications, and it reminds me of StarCraft. It really reminds me of StarCraft. But this guy up here, this guy just has... He could be an Ironkin. He could be an Ironkin, I don't know. But this gun looks really cool. Because it looks like a type of las gun, but obviously it's not. I like this gun. I like the way that it's designed. Also, this guy down here does look like the StarCraft Space Marine. All he's missing is a cigar in his mouth. But he also has a radio backpack on him, so it's all good. And he's got the communication thing open on his wrist. So yeah, also this eye looks a bit fucked up. Huh. It's interesting. It's interesting. Also, before I move on, the visor slides down like that, so the visor is inside the helmet. That's weird. So, is this guy an Ironkin or just another helmet option? I don't know, and it's really cool. So, moving on, we've got this guy who's similar sort of... Is that the same head? Because I don't think so. I think the eye on this one is a bit more fucked up. See? Now let's look at the other guy. No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same. But this guy looks cool. Again, looks like the StarCraft Marine. But this guy here with a sniper rifle, he's got his visor on. How the fuck is he aiming down a sight with a visor on? Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. He's got his visor on. But it's like a big old helmet as well, so is he... I don't understand how he's looking through that sight, but somehow he's managing it. And it's quite cool. I like that sniper rifle. It looks rather nice. And then finally we've got these two. And I like the bolt revolver and the weird combat knife thing. But also, I like how it's non-sexualized females. It's a nice model to have. They're neat. They're neat. They're not sexualized. They're just regular. They're like the new guard models. They're just regular soldiers just doing their job, which I quite like. It's nice to have that. It's brilliant. Also, this woman is shouting very angrily. Yes, whoever she's shooting at is about to be dead. Also, there's a pickaxe on her bloody backpack. This one is great. I like both of them. I also like how menacing she looks, just because she looks like she's about to stab someone in the face. But I also really, really like the bolt revolver as well. They look really cool. They are really cool models. And I think it's a good... I don't know how to word this, because whenever someone brings up female Space Marines, people get angry. But I think this is a really good compromise. Because within the lore of 40k, or 30k even, females just can't be Space Marines because of some genetic bollocks. I don't know, I haven't looked into it that much, but you know, to be a Space Marine you need to be a man, and but this seems to be like a really good compromise of just having females in Space Marine armor. That's quite good, and I'm glad about that. But again, I could be wrong, and someone could shout at me in the comments for that. But I think that's a really good compromise. Instead of having female Space Marines who are Space Marines, have them in Space Marine type armor, and have them be... I think I prefer this armor over regular Space Marine armor. There's so much you can do here. So yeah, I'm really happy about this. And also, if you go down, it looks like there's going to be plenty of head options. Because you see that sergeant guy here, well, you can give him her head option and it doesn't change anything. That's quite cool. I like that. Give me more fucking options. I like having multiple head options. And I hope this is the same for Guard. Because for Guard, it's men and women fighting, so it would make sense if there was just regular, helmet options for people that don't like painting faces. Then you have, say, 10 male heads and 10 female heads. Or like heads where you can't tell who they are because they're wearing sort of a mask or something. That is really cool. And the power axe. The power axe is awesome. I like it. I'm really happy with this. And yeah, I just hope for more head options and stuff. Because this is great. Or if you don't want to use any people, then you can use Hearthkyn. Because I don't know if Hearthkyn are going to be an elite's choice or a troop's choice. I kind of hope they're a troop's choice, because Hearthkyn are just brilliant, and having an army of a bunch of AI and have it still fit within the army's theme is pretty goddamn cool. But yeah, it says here that each unit of the Hearthkyn? I don't know if the H is silent or not. But anyway, each unit numbers 10 to 20 strong and is led by an experienced Thayan. These doughy squad leaders have the honour and responsibility, so they're the sergeant, of commanding their fellow kin, being able to arm themselves with a variety of hand-to-hand combat weapons, including brutal concussion gauntlets and vicious plasma axes. Holy shit, I thought that was a regular power axe, but it's not, it's a fucking plasma axe. Oh, please let me overcharge these plasma weapons. There better be an option where if you overcharge in melee and you roll a 1, you both fucking detonate. That needs to be an option, like you hit, but you both die horribly. That needs to be an option. Or you miss and you detonate, but it does D3 mortal wounds or something. I want that to be an option. Just give me fun, janky weapons. I also hope with the bolt revolver, let me just scroll back up here. I hope the bolt revolver becomes available in Necromunda, because I've got an idea for a really cool squad leader of having dual-wielding bolt revolvers. That seems to be really cool. Give them gunslinger. That would be so cool, just having dual-wielding bolt revolvers. Just, yeah. Sorry, I've got ideas and stuff and plans, and I'm so happy with this. Having lots of head options, having loads of options in general is great. They carry specialised heavy weaponry, such as the L7 missile launchers, the Eater Khan, you try and eat Khan the Betrayer. Eater Khan plasma beamers and Magna Rail rifles. That sounds fucking deadly, and I love it. I assume this is a plasma beamer, and this is a Magna Rail rifle. I like them. I do like them. And I like the fact they have field medics with them as well, which can tend to any injuries, be they mechanical or meat. No kin gets left behind. I love this. I love this a lot. The skilled engineers for Ironkin, I think I already read that. But I hope Ironkin aren't an elite's choice. I hope they're the same as a troop's choice, because then you can have like an Ironkin army, or you can mix them, or just have regular squats, or Ironkin. There's so many options here. I'm really happy about this. This is great. So, I have been Idiotic Synergy, and yeah, I'm hoping to see more models. I'm glad there's a bigger amount of options for squats, because I think having just more options in general is good, really, for squats, because they're drawn from the general populace, so male, female, or even none of the above if you choose Ironkin. I think that's quite cool. So, I have been Idiotic Synergy. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I like this one. I kind of wish she got a scar on her eye as well. I don't know why. Maybe because I like the battle damage look, but even then, it's not hard to put a scar into a model. All you need is a modelling knife and not chop off part of your thumb. I didn't chop off part of my thumb, but I did cut my thumb wide open, and that was messy. So, anyway, I have been Idiotic Synergy. Thank you for listening to me ramble incessantly. I have got a Ko-fi where you can look at Warhammer stories. I write sometimes and I post on Ko-fi, and you can like the video and subscribe. Anyway, I will see you later.